Good morning, Zan. Yep, finally caught one. This morning I have appointment for physical therapy for my knee, so I wanted to make sure I got the daily done. Trying to make it so I'm not just trying to rush out the door or anything like that. But welcome on in. We'll get started here in a second. Just making sure everything's working. Things are going. Hopefully you're having a good week. So what is today? Today's Tuesday. We're not at Wednesday, my dude, yet. All right, well, while I wait for people to kind of pile on in, let's check out. So yesterday, didn't get to run too much, but I've been running golems just because I've been trying to diversify the gems a little bit. I got to do some extreme. I need to do some extreme for some dragon sigils. So that is something this weekend that's going to be... what a gem this would have been if it would have just been either crit or... Could have been crit damage too, but anything for an attacker. This one's a hard one. You're not necessarily going to run defense on this kind of stuff, but I'll lock it in. You never know. Things change, like Nick showed me there. I have not caught any carbuncles just yet. Again, I've been spending a little bit more time in the golems right now. Recovery resist 5-star. That might not be bad on somebody. That's garbage. HP triangle wouldn't be bad. That's a sell. Crit damage, but it's the flat. These are the recovery sets. Yeah, these are just bad. We can just clean up. Oh, all you flat gems. Oh, I'll just get rid of that one. That one's a hard sell. Resist isn't too bad. You're not going to do it most of the time, but it's better than nothing. Garbage substats, but at least it's a square with a crit. That's garbage. That we can work with. I'll take that. How many carbuncles have you gotten so far? Resist. It's better than nothing, I guess. This gem. Just look at this gem. Crit rate substat. Attack percent substat. Crit damage substat. Forget the recovery. Had this been a percent gem in any of the 3 attackers, in any of 3 of those substats, this would have been a god tier gem. And this is something that just doesn't happen to me. I just can't roll one of these. Unbelievable. So far 12 managed to merge into getting the light and dark. There you go. Yeah. Because I think this has 5 elements, so you just have to capture, that's like 96 if I did my math right. I always mess up my math when I do this because you also have to fuse, but it's around, I think, 96 of the Astromon, and you'll have them all done. Fairly easy to do, especially I think in around like 100 and depends on your luck really, but you should be able to capture them in under like 150 special Astro chips. They do have a cool little the event stuff too. What was this one? Flat. Yikes. All right. Well, that'll recoup some of that. I did 6-star our fire Cura here because she's been helping out keeping us alive for the Golems dungeon as well, so kind of pivoted to a healer on that one. Huh? Oh. It is frozen. Hold on. Oh, no, it's not. It's good. Let's see. Hey, Kapoor. Yeah, there's several ways on here. But let me make sure. Make sure everything is going here. Yeah, I will show you in 2 seconds. Go here. Go in there. Well, that works on there. Looks like it's working. Maybe try Zan to refresh. Real quick, Kapoor. So first of all, as long as you've done this is where you first start. You probably already did this one, but this is one way you can pick your trinket is in the event shop. So if you already have that one, your other last kind of line of defense is over here in the expedition. Over on the top of this, there's the shop. Now this is where it's gonna cost significant, but you can eventually get this. Is for 360,000 dust. You can purchase once a month a exclusive trinket, and that's how I did it on my main account. I was able to summon enough to go through it. So this is your only other option to actually pick a trinket, and it is a hefty little price, but as long as you're there. Is the screen frozen? Because I keep refreshing it. Hold on, guys. Okay. I just double checked it on that, so let me try and refresh it. Hold on. That's weird. I wonder if just something's going on there. Just can't get away from technical stuff sometimes, man. Good morning, Nalari. Just trying to make sure the stream's working. I don't know what it's thinking it's doing, but oh yeah. All right. Well, let me double check something here. You have 3 exclusive trinkets from other mons each, which only gets you. So let's see, that'd be 3. Yeah, it's for 180,000. I mean, if you're not gonna use them, so here's the thing. Like, obviously, there's really no rush. Yeah, you want him. I know you want him to be Ultimate Evolved, but this is the thing is, if you're not gonna use those trinkets for those other ones, if they're duplicates or whatever. shred them. I mean, yeah, they can go on other Astromon and they give the stats, but they're really meant for the Astromon they're made for. So if you're not going to use them, then yeah, I would shred them to add to this and just keep building up for that. You know, the fast track is obviously summoning more trinkets to then shred. So to me, it is if you're really working towards getting that Astromon Ultimate evolved. Again, you can always summon for trinkets. Again, if you're saved up for a Primo Festival or something, you know, every gems you have over your 33,000 at that point, 34,000, then yeah, you can just burn into summoning trinkets, turning around and destroying them. Yeah, so this, like I said, this is your last ditch effort. That's what I had to do. So technically, as long as you're saving up dust for these ultimate evolutions, you can turn around and come on here and if they run this festival anyway, this is the exclusive event. You know, you get a lot of stuff to kind of help get there, but the event shop is, or not the event shop, the expedition shop is your last ditch effort to get pretty much everybody's trinkets. The one out of Apex, and I will just show this, is only for Arthur, Odin, and Valkyrie. But that's another avenue when you're talking about trinkets to get. You can get one of these out of the Apex Battle shop. So if you save up 2,000 of the medals, which is not that hard to do, here's another trinket that you can sit there and shred for 60,000, like Rolly K said, is you can sit there and this is another avenue to get 60,000 more. So again, not definitely SOL, so to speak. So, all right, is the screen moving around, guys? Are you guys able to see me moving back and forth? I wonder if it's just a YouTube thing going around. Because if it's still frozen, I'll have to try and refresh the stream. Yeah, Kapoor, I'd say start saving gems. Lari's, you're moving fine. I hear you fine. And Zan's still frozen. Might be a YouTube capture thing. Okay, game is frozen. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, give me a second then. We will just... Let's just do this. Because I see it fine, it sees it fine, but you guys don't see it fine. So. Yeah, the game is run. Yeah, okay. Oh, we'll try this on the fly here. So I'm going to just turn that to a black screen. Let's go here. Yeah, so Gilgamesh, Dark Gilgamesh is your number one, basically your number one priority if you don't already have one. And the artifacts are just all three of his trinkets. So he gets one for his, you know, his weapon, he has his chest piece, and then he has his arms. Let's see, this one. And that's basically it. So you want to go after Dark Gilgamesh and then you know, take your time, you know, Evo 3 him, but get the save up enough to start pulling for his trinkets eventually. Right now you're kind of getting fast tracked with the whatchamacallit, the event going on, but yeah, that's what you should probably be shooting for. Because I raised him, I can comfortably clear B15 now. Very happy. Nice. Yeah. That puncture like I said, and having what gems were you running on him, Zan? Water Gilgi. Let me double check. I think Water Gilgamesh actually wasn't too bad because he had Courageous Strike on him. So the answer to that is yes. But it was specifically for something. Let me pull up my main account here while I try and get this to work. Gotta love technical difficulties. Alright, let me get out of this so it stops blowing all of our ears off. Holy cow. Siphon set, yeah. Then, yeah, exactly. That's what I need to get. I think that's when I get the first another attack or crit Siphon. I'm going to put it on Gilgamesh. Because, yeah, Siphon set on him is pretty much god tier to help you run through stuff. Yeah, let me see now. I believe, like I said, Water Gilgamesh was the other kind of secondary pick that would be good. Yeah, Weaken and Courageous Strike. So both have definitely potential, especially Weaken in a little bit of PvP. And then proportional to the target's maximum HP, that'll take down tanks in PvP as well. So definitely Titan's Apotheosis and some of the Golems dungeon 100%. You didn't get it, so yeah, water isn't bad, if I'm being honest. Water is balanced, but with the weaken is a good skill, kind of, again, PvP, and if the target can be applied a debuff, certain dimensional dungeons on there, and whatnot. So definitely water's not a bad idea. Because wood has Predator, Persevere. Again, I haven't tested Persevere much myself yet, so I can't give that one. Fire is just bad. The stun and it's literally just for PvP, stunning and then battle rush, like that's it. So fire's not really that great. Light, Courageous Strike, and attack up is good, because again, that's maximum HP. And then obviously dark is just god tier with a lot of it. For water, yeah, I don't see why not. Even though he's balanced, boosting up his attack power, probably not a bad idea. You could go attack if you have the crit. You could do crit damage. If not, do attack crit, just to see how that goes. He's not gonna. Let's see what his and full. I'm so tired of the audio issues. Alright, HP is 34,000. Attack's at 34. I mean, yeah, you could probably just get away with doing the attack, and crit. Alright, so if I swap, if I'm moving around, does the game work? I am so sorry that OBS decides to not work after trying to stream on Twitch last night. Yeah, not a problem. Like I said, it's borked. Well, let's see. know? So hold on. If everything's borked, I have an idea. Whatever I hit, it's moving now. I guess we weren't just we're into that, but I guess I'm just gonna do this. You know, days like these, we'll do it like this because I like to interact with you guys in real time. So easier to just have the music up in the background. You guys can hear the music at least, right? We'll just leave it up in here. I'll just sit here and kind of answer MSL questions. We'll do the daily later. It's important that, like I said, I want to be able to interact with you guys in real time. But you asked for Scheherazade. Scheherazade in general is not bad. Oh, music's good? Yeah, alright. We'll just let it be borked. Everything can't be perfect, right? I mean, I liked my water Scheherazade. I remember that one. Where's she at, though? Where's she at? I'm like, I know I have one fully built, so... I mean, again, water Scheherazade with morale boost, you know, chance to restore 40% of own SP when attacking, and then getting immunity is very, very... you know, is very useful for getting stuff off of you and keeping you, you know, immune to things in PvP. So that's where she comes in. However, she's not, because of she's a defender, so unfortunately can get sniped pretty easily. I pumped 3 evolutions because I have a lot of them. I mean, again, Monster Super League's all about building up your teams anyway. So the more things you have at Evo 3, especially your 4 to 5 star Astromon, not saying 3 stars aren't good, you're usually good on that. So listen, I'm gonna just bork this right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna bork it, we'll just leave it there. Let's see, what's Fire got? Fire got Courageous Strike, HP, and then damage reduction, so a little utility. Fire would be good for Titans and whatnot because of the damage reduction to your allies. Is Fire... what is Fire, though? Is Fire an attacker? Let's find out. No, she's balanced. Okay, that's not like bad. What does she get? 6 stars. She got 3,200 attack. I mean, that's the same thing as Water, talking about like Water Gilgamesh in the same aspect. Scheherazade would be good for that. You could pump attack on it, and the damage reduction is good. So Fire's not bad. What's Wood though? What do we got for Wood? She's a tank, 43,000 HP. What's her kit? Defense down and weaken. That one's low man on the totem pole. A little bit situational. Defense down is such a hard thing to proc when it's not 100%, even after resistances, so kind of is what it is. Let's see, what was light? There she is. Light was an attacker with 80% shock and attack up. Typical on that one. Again, shock not being at 100% is still better than nothing. Attack up is good, but since she's an attacker and she has 3,800, not bad, but not too great. Definitely useful. I will always say that about the Astromon, but it was dark. Dark is a defender and has literally the exact same kit as... Is Dark literally just a carbon copy of the water one? I never saw that before. Hold on. Or was water balanced? Oh, wait. Was water balanced? That's the difference. No, it's defender. Oh, it's 40% SP. My bad. Sometimes when you watch Smart Studies stuff like that, you're just mind blown. But yeah, Sherazade in general, like I said, those are probably the ones I would go with, or at least have a little bit of value. Again, the light one being an attacker. There's better attackers out there. There's a lot better attackers. Good morning, Mega Cool Kid. Good evening to you, but good morning. Hopefully you had a good day. Good to see ya. Yeah, not a problem. I love answering your questions like that. That's what makes this YouTube channel what I enjoy about it. I really do. Alright, well, what do we got in here? I might as well try and get this done before I have to get to my appointment. Oh no, did you? Yeah. People are just like that, and you know, that's the thing, is I'm not pushing anything in ours just because A, I have to level it up, and B, I want you guys to enjoy the game and kind of get benefits as you go. We kind of work together, yes, you know. If I think at the end of the year we'll all do like a big try and do like a big pull together, but I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not pushing anybody to do anything in there. I just want them to come in and hang out, and we'll keep up with it as we get more people, but definitely try to just make it a nice, comfy, relaxing plan to get stuff done. All right. Well, once you're done with your being able to have like an apprenticeship, like you can definitely apply, and like I said, I'll grab you. I gotta check the waiting list right now anyway. Oh, there's Liquid. Finally got it. Cool. Got them in. Today the day for them? No, thankfully. All right. It's so weird because I was checking the stream on my other computer too, and it was moving around. So like I said, I don't know. I did one thing different. Of course, YouTube and all that decides to be terrible. So at least we can just try and get it going. And yeah, unfortunately, all the information on the game is kind of, yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff out there. Elio definitely has a bunch of relevant guides and all that still. So he's definitely still got all that stuff on there. But yeah, the beginning of the game has changed a lot. Hey, Liquid Poker. Yep. Made it. Like I said, good to have you, and definitely got you in there on there. I'm trying to do my best to check this every single morning too, for you guys that want to come in. That one is a not a hard question. Let's do fire here. You guys can go. But let me go back here. 1 barrage, 2 evolution 2 with the same artifacts as Arthur element does a lot more damage, but I don't see it in any shooting. Right. And yeah, that's the thing is Zoo definitely it takes Evo 3 and just the right amount of gems, and Arthur's ultimate does a lot more damage. Exactly. And that's kind of the thing. And then again, with those, especially with the beginner part of the beginning of the game, your light Arthur is the thing you're going to be running alongside your Dark Mona. Once Dark Mona gets super evolved and good gems, I mean, the two of them in tandem are going to be good for every content before. And that's the thing. Sweep this. Trying to again remind you is, like I said, even though you move on from Astromons or you put them off of there, they're going to be useful in all the other content that you're going to be running in Monster Super League over the time playing it. Let's just do this for right now. Mega Cool Kid, you said I wanted to ask if you feed your light. Right. That's kind of a hard one to say, because again, variants are so hard to come by, but I don't know. Dark Gilgamesh is worthwhile in of itself. He's balanced. What does he got? He's got max HP and attack up. That's hilarious. That's the exact same as Sherazad, only he's only got there. I really haven't seen, and this is just me saying it, and I'll probably get butchered for saying this. I would probably feed it myself, yes, because I really don't see using light Gilgamesh, especially on newer accounts right off the bat. So I would probably do it personally. Nah, the stream is borked. Kapoor, I would definitely, I would probably be saving right now for your Primo festivals. 100% be saving for your Primo festivals for right now. So I'd save up your gems for that, and then whatever gems you have over. So I'd get a healthy, around 34,000 gems, and I would just turn around and then and use whatever excess gems you start making after that point. Yeah, put them into your clan. Put them into your clan. You can do clan fests more. Hero fests are okay to jump after, but definitely save them for the Primo festivals. The clan just helps out your clan, giving back to other people. It's the same thing like I was just talking about with ours. I'm not going to pressure people to do the clan festival, but eventually what I want to personally be doing is summoning, every end of the month if I can. So that's my goal anyway. But for new players, definitely hold on until you have around 34,000 gems and just wait for Primo festivals. And then the excess gems after that, do whatever you feel you want to summon for at that point. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know why this is borked this morning, so I'm just kind of going through and running the account in the background. That's why if you hear it going, it's going, and we'll just leave it on that screen for right now. I'll try and figure it out later. If I go live on my YouTube a little bit later, it'll probably be me, messing around with either Monster Super League or some game I'm gonna play or something like that, just to make sure it works. Actually, might yeah. So because of all this, I don't have time to slime this morning. It'll be a fun thumbnail to make for it. Borked Daily. That's what I'm going to rename the title of this one. I don't want any of these squirrels. Wow, I literally got one slime. I know you guys can't see it, but I got one slime out of the Phantom Forest. Awesome. Even the game is borked. I need to redo my OBS and all that stuff anyway. So like I said, if we, once I get back from my appointments and all that, maybe for a couple hours, we'll go live here on YouTube just to make sure it's working. I did stream on my Twitch channel last night, so that shouldn't have messed it, but yeah. Apparently it did. Who is the best person to pump for super at the beginning, Miho? So you should sit there and do your Dark Mona, 100%. Hands down, Dark Mona is your best Astromon to super evolve right off the bat. And that's again just because the sheer attack power that you will have with her once you get 6-star gems on her. The goal is to be getting 5 to 6-star gems of Siphon out of the Dragon's Dungeon, which this weekend we are going to be going in there. So expect a live stream this weekend. We're going to kind of go through that, and you guys can come hang out with that. Unfortunately, I actually not unfortunately, I think on my, let me just check over here. Do they have it on here anymore? And then they decide to put it at like, no, they don't announce. I don't think they announce. They announce it on Facebook. Facebook is their chief way of contacting us with this kind of things. So on Facebook, they'll usually announce what the next Primo Festival is and whatnot. So you really can't. You could only prepare by having the gems ready. I'll put it that way. So if next month's Primo Festival is nothing, then it's nothing. You wait for the next one, and that's really the hard part about trying to plan for a lot of this with MSL is you really don't know what's going to be coming out. All you can do is prepare for it. Yeah, your Dark Mona and then Cura, definitely. Cura wouldn't be a bad one to do right after that. The next one, the third, another attacker that'd be good to start going for is even Water Mona. Not even lying about that one. Water Mona would be another good one to go after. That's just another attacker that's gonna help clear stuff and give diversity to your teams as far as an attacker. So yeah, Zan, listen, when we see Dark Mona or Dark Persephone, we see it. Can't really get our hopes up though. All right. Lucky my exams are starting a day after tomorrow. I don't think I will be able to make it to more streams. Hey, you know what, Mega Cool Kid? That's fine. I'm grateful for all the support, especially you've been hanging out and every single day. I really do appreciate that. So you'll do good on your exams though. I believe. You pumped Super Mona before. I don't know who's better, like healers. Healers again, fire. We're talking about your fire Cura that you got through your event. That is a real good you know, she's not, is she recovery? Yeah, she heals, but fire Cura is not bad. Oh, thanks, Nalari. That's good to put out there. Fire Cura, Light Hanahime, Light Seiren, and oh, I know why I was doing it here. Good thing it died. So Light Hanahime is to me god tier for a healer. Even for a passive healer, your Water Persephone eventually is good. And let's see what else. Hanahime in general is usually a good healer to go after. I don't use too many of them, but early on, those are definitely ones you can throw in there. Your Water Seiren and things like that they give you is okay for the time being. Yeah, Mega Cool Kid. So and that's kind of the thing. I wish I could show you on screen right now. I totally forgot about that when I was making that on there. But the Light in the Dark ticket, and again, you get these enough on there, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I've liked my Fire Cura after I super evolved her. She's definitely gotten spots on the team for certain content that I didn't think she would. But Mega Cool Kid, the one I picked out of that was Light Hanahime. Light Hanahime was just amazing throughout. Is going to be amazing throughout your game's lifetime. The thing about those Light and Darks, and kind of why I forgot to do it, I'm being honest. We're given those through so many things throughout the year, so you're not gonna miss out on a selector ticket right now. So whatever you picked out of that ticket, you'll be fine. Yeah, super evolving your Fire Cura. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. So. Yeah, let's see. I think there's nothing else to do out here. Yeah, all right. Unfortunately, you have to just take my word for it, but the daily is done. I still need to get Apex battles and other things. I got the bingo event card. We'll talk about that one. I'll probably do a video on that one as long as everything's not worked on it. So. Yeah. The 4-star, we call those scam eggs. Kapoor, those are scam eggs. We don't talk about the trollness of those eggs. They're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. Okay. Yeah, the infamous scam egg. Yeah, they are. There goes the audio again. I think this computer's just on its last little legs. Okay, I'm gonna swap scenes and see if this works. Now you have Big Leon. And hopefully you should still be able to hear Monster Super League, right? So that's Kapoor, that's one of the things is with the 4-star Light and Dark Mons, that really does come down from the selector tickets. It is what it is. Music still going? Cool. Then we're good. But yeah, Kapoor, it's the selector tickets when they come around. You get like 4 or 5 of them during the year, but yeah, they come around like that. I wish there was a better way outside of, yeah, exactly, kind of sadly what Mega Cool Kid said. Those scam eggs, they do come out of them eventually. Your luck sounds just as bad as everyone else's, though, is we really don't see that out of them. How many eggs? How many eggs does this account have? We have 167. I have 28 scam eggs on here. Yep. that is all of our reactions with that kind of stuff. We'll see. That's kind of a tradition on this channel, is we have the end of the year summons. I always save up my eggs because that's what started my channel for Monster Super League here on YouTube, was getting the Leon luck, is what we've dubbed it now, in pulling. So end of the year we'll open up all the eggs on both my main account and now the new player account. Open them? Yeah, nope. Not until the end of the year. I don't want to have any more pain. My knee hurts enough right now. I don't need any pain in the ear. All right. Well, I am, again, sorry guys that the stream decided to bork. Yeah, last year was butts. Yeah, I don't wish that on you. It's not my fault. I don't try to make you guys' luck bad. Like I said, I am sorry. The little technical difficulties can do it. I didn't think, you know, trying to do one little thing last night was gonna bork so bad, but apparently the YouTube gods thought otherwise. Nilari, you're not part of this conversation. You can take your luck and either I'm gonna make you log into my account and summon for me at the end of the year. All right. Just saying. Well, right, Kapoor, if you go back to the day we summoned daily, it's in the live section on here. Go back and you can watch the go watch that VOD to see how bad my summoning was. I think I got just a pity. I think it was just all the pity stuff. You do it, yeah. Nice, Kapoor. And then the scam eggs, yeah. Scam eggs are just bad. All right, guys. Well, I think, again, I apologize for the technical difficulty. At least, you know, we're able to still hang out. You guys can still hear me and whatnot. I don't know why OBS is being this way, or my PC. I am doing the best that I can with it. It's going to take some time I'm going to rebuild a stream PC here, you know, and it's not just for streaming. It's also for recording my videos. I am going to rebuild it here soon, so this way it's a lot easier to do this kind of stuff. But that's just going to take time and the money I don't have currently. So as time goes on, hopefully we can change that. But I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, I always love answering your questions. Again, that's why we're doing this. So Kapoor, my plan is once I get into Titans in the clan, 100% we'll be making a guide on that. I've got 3 videos I'm planning out and in there, but Yeah, so again, I really do appreciate y'all. It's just so fun to interact and answer you guys' questions. I do enjoy it a lot. So yeah, a lot of stuff at the end of year planned, right? So I'm gonna get out of here, get to my appointment. Again, I'll probably go live on YouTube a little bit later, trying just to fix whatever's going on. So again, I might just do an impromptu long stream just to stress test it, fix it out. But if I'm live, I'm live. And yeah, so thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys all a little bit later. Have a good day.